So much. Okay, hi everyone. Welcome to today's session. We're very pleased to be here today. My name is Amanda Andrews and I use she, her pronouns. I'm the mother of 10-year-old twins. My colleague Stephen will be co-presenting with me this morning. Stephen, would you like to introduce yourself?
Sure, yeah. Hi, I'm Stephen Lapano, and I use he, him pronouns, and I am the parent of a very fun 6-year-old. Yeah.
Oh, my apologies. There we are. So before I share more about our programs and services, let's focus on our discussion. What is a career anyway? So a career, is it like a road through a mountain range, a puzzle, river, dice, butterfly, garden, bridge, or other? And I invite you to reflect quietly or please share in the chat. In actuality, a career could look like all of the above. We all define careers differently. A career looks different to each of us. We may be tied to our education or not. Could be transferable skills you gained along your journey. It could be linked to your passion and interest.
Yeah, so now we'll talk about some ideas about careers and maybe even some myths that we might hold about what a career is and what a career path looks like. So the first one being my career will be directly related to my degree. It's a very common one, where research actually reveals quite the opposite, where depending on your field of study, about more than half of graduates actually go into careers that are not directly related to the program of study. So many of these reasons have to do with leveraging their skills that they develop from their post-secondary education into fields that have more interests that they would have more interest in, or they see better alignment with their career needs. And the second common myth is that a career assessment will give me the quote unquote answer. I don't know how many people here have done some career assessments. They can be really helpful in many ways. But the reality is that only you know you, and it's taking the time to reflect on what you like and what you don't like, and connecting with professionals in a variety of fields to see if there's a good match. And this will give you more insight on whether this is a field of work worth pursuing for you. And the third myth is if I wait long enough, luck will lead me to the right career. Where in reality, it actually takes a lot of active engagement required to intentionally develop skills for future and current opportunities. And this is actually very important because that's part of the reason why we're here, is to help kind of support in that active engagement. And the fourth myth is I will only have one career in my lifetime. And so according to Statistics Canada, current Canadians entering the workforce can expect to hold a minimum of 15 jobs in their lifetime of careers. This is because unlike the job longevity that others may have experienced in the past, many current generations are finding factors such as discovering better in new fields of work, or maybe being bored with current jobs, and even because of cutbacks and layoffs, they've had to maybe pivot and find other work. So this is why developing transferable skills will be even more important as we continue to engage in the current labor market. And lastly, there's the myth that you should choose a career where employers are hiring right now. And we've seen right now with COVID-19's impact on our labor market that labor markets can quickly change. So 10 years ago, we couldn't predict the importance of rising trends of the need for social media strategists, user experience design, or data analysts. And those are just some examples of potential careers that are on demand. So the point here is that you can and should do research on trends, but also be open to how things are always evolving. And actually, it provides lots of great opportunity the way labor markets evolve and change.
So career exploration and education aims to support every U of T student and recent graduate as you build your future in our changing world. Our work comes from our values of community, agency, learning, empathy, and equity, diversity, and inclusion. So why do we focus on these values? Community, important for career success, and career exploration and education is part of your career community at U of T. Learning career is a lifelong process, and to focus on developing a learner mindset is important to foster long-term career growth. Agency. Career is uncertain, and while some aspects are out of our control, we strive to support students in finding agency in your career journey. Empathy. Recognizing and understanding that students are navigating career through unique experiences and circumstances requires empathy. Equity, diversity, and inclusion. We also pay particular attention to prioritizing career development programs that address the specific needs of students who are coming from groups that are underrepresented in the labor market. So including but not limited to students with disabilities, racialized students, Indigenous students, LGBTQ plus students, students who are first in their family to attend university, international students, and of course, mature and transfer students. One thing you might want to know about career exploration and education, we also have a unique service agreement where we provide all of our services, not just to current students, but also recent graduates up to 2 years from graduation. So this includes our one-on-one appointments and access to our workshops. Career exploration and education supports students with 3 main career-related questions. What can I do with my degree? How do I get a job? And what about further education?
Okay, so this is a nice little graphic here, and it's a graphic that, from my experience, I often hear that this is what people see, kind of how careers evolve. You go from your degree, get your degree, and you get your career related to your degree. But in reality, we would suggest that it looks a little bit more like this, and I love this graphic. I find when I first saw it, I was like, oh, that's overwhelming. It's wild, but I think this graphic provides a lot of inspiration and excitement, because career development is an ongoing process that evolves as we evolve in learning more about ourselves, our strength, the world, the labor market, and of course, where we see opportunities between us in the communities we serve and are embedded in. So let me just describe this graphic here as well. It shows that, you know, there could be multiple careers, and there's some arrows going back and forth between multiple careers and how we have a path to that career. And those involve networks, past experience, values, luck, hobbies, inspiration, degree, and strengths and skills. So not just that degree there, because throughout our time at the university, we are constantly developing ideas as we engage in new experiences within the university setting and outside in our day-to-day lives, with work, volunteering, connections to our community, where we live, and all of this helps build experiences and skills that impact how we are developing our professional career. So there's no better time than now to start thinking about your career, because everything going on in your life will be influencing that. But what if you don't know exactly what to do or what you want to do? We have some good news. You don't need to. In fact, we encourage you to try cultivating an approach to career development that lets you view your career as something that keeps unfolding, not just during your time here at U of T, but in an ongoing, lifelong process.
What can I do with my degree? So here are a few things to explore this question. I will go into a couple of them in details, but just due to time, I do invite you to have a look at our website to explore them in further detail. So firstly, you could check out Career Navigator. Career Navigator is an online tool that connects you to a strong network of U of T alumni who share stories of what is possible with University of Toronto degree. Virtual job shadowing. The job shadowing program offers an opportunity for deep insight into a particular role. So you may shadow a professional, a host of your choice for half a day up to 5 days, and learn how your values, skills, and interests relate to potential career options. While offered online, job shadowing meetings will occur 1 to 2 hours online over a 1 or 2 day period. The job shadowing program is CCR eligible. As mentioned, I think in our first presentation, if you are interested, please have a look at our website. So things that you will learn are, you will learn about managing your career from your host's own story. Practice networking during career conversations, understand organizational culture during a workplace tour, develop your career ideas by acquiring industry knowledge, and apply your skills in the workplace through a planned activity. We also have alumni career chats. You may join Dream Job Academy. Dream Job Academy is an arts-based career exploration program designed to help you explore your passions, interests, and values to identify potential careers. We also have employer information sessions. So they're held throughout the year, different employers all throughout the year. So definitely check out our list of employer sessions. And then we have 10,000 Coffees, which is a great way to connect with students with similar degrees as well.
Okay, and then how do I get work? And again, I'll go through just a few of these just because of time. But yeah, so we would recommend attending one of our job search workshops. We have workshops on job search strategies, networking strategies, interviewing strategies. You can attend an employer information session that we have going on every month. We have a number of them. You can book a mock interview. We have job search Q&A sessions. So there are several options. And again, yeah, please take a look at our website to see what else is out there.
What about further education? So connect with professionals through the U of T Hub on 10,000 Coffees. Register for a workshop in our further education series. Find a work study research position and career educator appointments to review your applications.
Great. Yeah, and then we have some upcoming events here. And again, if you go onto the CLNX website, you can see all of our events listed. But just to go over a few, we have a career exploration orientation starting September 30th. We have a workshop on negotiating job offers. Definitely for those of you who are thinking about further education, so planning for careers in academia, people who are doing further education right now. And we'll also be doing one about optimizing your LinkedIn. So yeah, check those out on CLNX.
So current career services. So currently we offer one-on-one appointments. They're available to discuss the following topics: application review, career exploration, further education, interview practice, job shadowing. We do also offer Indigenous student career appointments and accessibility specific appointments available for students. Online appointments can be booked through CLNX, and I will share some links afterwards, along with a YouTube video on how to book an appointment through CLNX. But I will just give a little rundown. So in CLNX, there is an appointment. If you click on that, click on career exploration, it will bring you to our available appointments. To access our online workshops, same thing, CLNX, under workshops and events, you'll go to St. George and then career exploration and education, and you'll be able to view our upcoming events calendar. We also offer drop-in Q&A sessions. You may also register for those on our workshop events page, and check out our job boards on CLNX. And if you do ever have any questions, please do not hesitate to reach out. We can be reached at careercenter@mail.careers.utoronto.ca.
Great. Thank you so much.
And if you have any questions, please feel free to come off mute or share in the chat.